It's recording.
Oh,
How's it going, everybody?
you didn't count.
Oh no, on the screen it counted down. Did it not show for
No,
you?
no, that was it
Oh,
counted down. It was like 5, 4, 3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
oh, okay. Usually they go 5, 4, 3, and then they do the thing. I can't see you, so I guess that doesn't work.
He might have done it.
It's
We don't know.
yeah. Were you doing it?
I was doing it.
Okay.
I was doing your mom.
Oh.
Anyways.
Already, Daniel?
Okay.
Already? Goodness.
Oh my. Oh my.
I was accused of being a boring individual, and I will fix it thusly. I'm gonna bust out some jokes.
You're gonna take it too far
I'm
now.
gonna take it too far. I'm gonna be that annoying kid at the party that's always talking about the Civil War.
You're only able to do 2 spectrums. It's just like super laid back and bland or out of control.
Complete psychopath.
You're a psychopath this time. Let's see which one gets us more viewers.
Honestly, I watch shorts and TikToks and YouTube videos. I think the psychopaths are the ones with a lot of like followers because they have the energy. They're just like, "Hey guys, anime's here, and we're gonna watch it. Did you see that last episode?" It's like, I feel like those people.
It was crazy.
Nate, are you hot on the
you...
soundboard right now for this bad boy?
Oh, I'm hot on the soundboard.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I hope people still have ears left after that. Cool. How's everybody doing?
Hanging in there.
You were dying today. You sound like you have made a miraculous recovery.
It's called drugs.
Oh, yes. That'll do it.
And H2O.
Oh, I'm drinking Naruto blood.
The blood of Naruto in a can.
Yeah. This is how I'm slowly turning into gaining the abilities of Sage Mode by drinking G Fuel Sage Mode Performance Energy Limited Edition.
If you're drinking that, you better perform really well today.
Oh, I need to get sponsorships from this.
Oh, you gotta have the label facing out.
Oh yeah, my bad. Hold on.
Even if
I
you
have
can't
to drink it. I have to drink it upside down. It's gonna go all over my face, but it's fine. It's all
doesn't
part
matter
of the plan.
as long as you look good with it all over your face.
Gotta get it in there. No, I like it. I mean, I'm glad it tastes good because it's like the only anime. I'm sure there are other ones, but like this is the only one I've consistently seen at stores. That's like an anime related energy drink. But
I still haven't tried it, but who knows? Maybe my selection where I live is more anime filled.
it is probably more vast than you guys like. You guys have like actual like decent conventions there. So.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be traveling to one semi-nearish in September.
Mm-hmm.
And I will make sure to record it and get everyone involved in that.
You're going to put on the GoPro and just run around. So it's just like...
Just yeah, put the GoPro on where it's like facing down on my head so I look like this.
Yeah. It's just like getting a nice close-up shot of your nose and mouth.
Now here's a question. Do I dress up or not? I have cosplayed in the past some things. With my long hair and beard, I mean, I feel like I got some options, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not.
I thought you were going to be What did we talk
We were
about?
gonna be the Cross Guild with. I was
Oh
gonna be
yeah, Cross Guild.
Crocodile.
Yeah.
Our friend Tyler's gonna be Buggy, and you're supposed to be Mihawk, which I think you could do a good Mihawk.
I would love to be Miyok. Like, he was, as far as like not main characters, like the main cast of One Piece. Like he was my favorite. Um, I still feel like there's too much mystery shrouded around him. I'd like the backstory here. Come on, Oda.
Well, we did get a little the tidbit of he's what is he, the Marine Killer, or like he had that nickname of like Marine Killer or Marine Slayer or something, or Marine Hunter or whatever. Back in the day, it was something cool like that.
I don't remember.
I'll have to look it up. But maybe not for this one.
Marine Hunter.
Was it Marine Hunter?
Marine Hunter.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, maybe for the next time we do a con, plan it out a little better. We can do that because I would love to be Crocodile again. I actually did a Crocodile cosplay back in the day, but that was back before any mention of Crocodile being in the story ever again. So it's either that or I just pull out all the stops and I go Fujitora again. I do have a full Fujitora cosplay.
That one looked good. You made a good Fujitora. I think you like you have like the natural aesthetic. You just need to be blind. So
Actually
get on that.
blind.
Just go grab a bottle of bleach.
Oh gosh. Well, he did that to himself.
Nah.
So
yeah.
But it looked like he did it with a butter knife.
Butter knife. It took him a while.
It took him a minute, but he did it.
Had to dig at it for a bit.
That's terrible.
Horrifying.
Well, so we'll see.
Toph did it better.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
She was just born blind. That's the
Yeah.
best. I guess that's one of the better ways to be fictionally blind and have like ultra sense powers like Daredevil and Toph. But no, don't worry. I'll post some videos and pictures. That's going to be in about 3 weeks, and then I'll make sure to carry a camera around with me and maybe get some pictures with some other cool cosplayers out there. I love going to cons. They're so fun. Surprisingly, we got Nate to go to a con, and he had a great time, I think.
You went to a con? Nate, you went to a con?
I did, yeah. I went to what's the one in Salt Lake?
The Fan X.
Fan X.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I met April O'Neil, which was really cool, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Nice.
And I didn't know it was April O'Neil at the time. so she was trying to joke around with me, and I had no idea who she was, so I just said something stupid and walked away. And then Daniel later was like, "Bro, that was April O'Neil." I was like, "Oh, she probably thinks that's such a jerk." Yeah.
Was she?
It was.
Was she?
Bruh.
Whoa. Was she trying to like quote things, and you're just like, what? She's like,
Yeah. So I had a T-shirt.
Do you ever think of anything besides pizza? And you're like, well, yeah. I mean, it's just like...
it was more obvious than that. I was wearing a T-shirt that said the Nerd Clan on it.
She's like, you're not a nerd.
She walked up to me. She's just like, yeah, you might have to help me, Daniel. But she was like, the Nerd Clan, is that any relation to the Foot Clan?
The Foot Clan.
And I was just like, oh yeah, it's just evil stepchild of it. And I just like walked away. I felt so bad. She probably was like, that guy's a jerk. Yeah.
She
Anyways,
just
I felt
totally
really
blew
bad.
you off. She was like hitting on you. She was trying to make
I
a
blew her off by
connection.
accident.
In
You're
Nate's
like,
defense, though, in Nate's defense, we were trying to go talk to Oscar and Angela from The Office. They were right there,
oh,
like 20 feet away from us, and we wanted to go
like
talk to
real
them.
Oscar and
Yeah,
Angela.
real actual
Hmm.
the actors to play them,
Yeah, the
and
cast of The Office was there, and I was a little starstruck by that.
then she just like
Yeah.
approached as we were trying to get over there, and so I think Nate was just like, "Yeah, go away," and
Yeah, I felt bad.
Nathan knows how to get the ladies.
he does. We got to get into the topic.
The topic of the day.
Topic of the day. It's probably going to take more time than we have to actually discuss it, so we might have to just rain check it and go to another episode with it one day in the future. But I think we need to discuss it in general because a lot of people are, I feel like in a way, they're getting a bad or a miscommunication about what anime is because they're watching the wrong shows, specifically with isekais. And so,
What do you mean they're watching the wrong shows? Like they're just watching bad isekais?
and maybe I'll get a bunch of crap for it, but I think there are some pretty lame guys out there. I mean, I haven't seen them all, but I've seen enough to know that you got to find the diamond in the rough with most of them. They're all kind of
Yeah.
monotonous. They're all kind of just basic. And my goal is to maybe guide some people into what makes a good and bad isekai, and maybe some recommendations for me, which might mean nothing to you, but it could, find some value. I don't know. So yeah, my goal is to kind of help people who are just getting into anime, and obviously going with isekais because there's like 1,000 of them releasing every year. And to the point where we have the vending machine one. I mean, it might be good. I don't know. I haven't seen that one, but the fact that you get reincarnated in another world as a vending machine, I don't.
I don't know. I tried watching a little bit of the first episode, and yeah, maybe I'm not giving it enough of a chance, but
No
I
good.
feel like they're just crossing some invisible line with this whole with it being a freaking vending machine. Come on.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
I think they kind of go for the okay. What's this show about? It's about a vending machine. I got to watch it at least a little bit. I think they're going for that kind of grab with those. I mean, what's the one with the spider, where she reincarnates as a spider?
Oh, so I'm a spider. So what?
Yeah, like
I love that one.
And that's the thing. If I saw that when I'm scrolling through Crunchyroll or whatever, I'd be like, "What the heck is this? I'm not watching this." And I would push past
cute
it.
and funny.
But like those are
Yeah.
the ones that are funny, and you just don't know. And so I don't know. I'm kind of curious, Jonathan, what you think. What, in your opinion, what is a good isekai, and why do you think that it's good? And as far as isekais go,
Well, I don't know. I feel like it's got. I mean, I'm going to base this off of the isekais that I like the most. I mean, do you want me to say like what isekais are like my favorite out of all of them?
how
or
about this? If you had to get Nate into watching isekais, and you got one shot. Just one shot.
Uh-huh.
What's your golden bullet? Or silver bullet? Wow, I said that completely wrong. What's your silver bullet?
Which bullet would you shoot?
How would you shoot Nate?
Oh no, not rubber. No, dun dun. No, I mean that's hard because it's Nate. And I feel like he would die of shock from if I threw him in too soon, because I really want him to watch Konosuba because I love Konosuba.
It's one of the best isekais out there, in my opinion, as
Yeah.
well. But you gotta. That's like a few steps down the road, though, from nothing like to that. I feel like you gotta go a few more steps down the road before you you get to Konosuba.
Well, I think we've talked about him watching Sword Art Online. That one in general is widely accepted as one of, if not the best isekai. It was definitely one of the earlier ones before they just started like just dumping isekais on us like mad. So, Sword Art Online, it has a really good story as far as getting you into that other world, where a lot of other isekais you just kind of like get hit by a truck.
Truck
and then
Kun.
you get hit by a truck coon and you're there. So I do like that they're like playing this game. He's a beta tester and he's already quite good at the game, and then he gets pulled into it and gets stuck in it, and he has to play a huge role in helping save as many people from that other world as possible. So,
Yeah.
is it funny? Like I think Sword Art Online I'll watch over and over again, just because it's vast. It just has a really good plot. But usually the shows that I'll watch more consistently have more of a comedy aspect to it. And that's why I'll go back and watch Konosuba over and over again more than I would like Mushko Tensei. I'm a Mushko Tensei. Overlord is really good. That time I got reincarnated as a slime.
As a shield, Rise of the Shield Hero.
Rise of the Shield Hero, season 1, not season 2.
Got a
No,
little sticky season 2. I'll admit that.
yeah, but season 1 was spot on. Like I that was such a good season. So No Game No Life.
Yeah,
That one.
that was funny. I like that one.
I think you started watching How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. That one's hilarious.
That
And
it's funny. It's got some moments. Don't watch that one with your mom.
No, that goes for a lot
A
of
lot of
animes,
anime. So naming all these, I think part of the reason why we like them, or the reason why I like a lot of the ones you've named, is because, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, because this should be a discussion, but majority of isekais are
Mhm.
person gets reincarnated in another world, right? That's the basis of an isekai. But then from that
Yep.
moment on, they are just for no apparent reason the most powerful thing in the world, and they instantly accrue a harem and instantly just travel the world and defeat every single smug villain in the land with no, like, they always like hint like, this is going to be a tough fight, this person's the leader of this group and he's the strongest, and then the person shows up and snaps his fingers and that guy's gone, and you're like,
Yeah.
I feel like there's got to be a degree of growth, not just
Right.
I'm at 100%. Now you can do it and make it funny that way. I mean, that's kind of how One Punch Man exists. He's the strongest, but they add a bunch of other elements to it to make the show amazing. But for
Mhm.
one, I feel like most of them are that. Person who goes in another world is the strongest, gets a little gang of friends, and then just crushes
Yeah,
everyone off.
there's no power scaling going on at all. It's just like, oh yeah, this person's the strongest, but now that you're here and you just appeared, everybody's screwed.
Yeah.
So that is part of the reason that I like. I know I actually feel like Konosuba is. It's not realistic, obviously, but it's more real as in like you got dropped into a world and you start at zero, and he's working his way up, and he's going through the struggles of life, and the like the obviously there are some aspects of it that aren't as that are just make it comedic, and just having a goddess there, and she has to stay with him, and um, he just has to build up his skills and build up his group, his guild.
Yeah, and they give elements that are like real elements. Like
Yeah,
most of these guys, they just teleport there and they're the strongest, and then they have everything. Konosuba, they have a point where it's like I don't have enough money to live, so he lives in a barn for like 3 years or something. It's like some
yeah.
stupid amount of time he has to live in a barn, and he has to exist there, and he's in debt, and he's trying to get out of debt, and you're like, is this like this isn't as adventurous as like someone just crushing dragons in one hit, but it's
Uh-huh.
funny because it's relatable. Even in the real world, it's like that, and in a fictional world, it's going to be the same.
There's even like an aspect of relationship building between him and the other characters, like him and Aqua initially. Aqua is just this dunce, like this dingus who just is super unrealistic. Obviously, she's been used to being a goddess, and now she feels like she deserves more, or now, even though she has nothing now, and she has to kind of get used to having nothing and being with this weeb.
Shut in neat.
Yeah, and then Megumin comes into the picture, and it's funny that she just has the one explosion spell, and that's where she pours all of her points into, all of her skill points, and then darkness is like she's probably my favorite character, just because um like her chemistry with Kazuma.
Yeah.
She is a nut.
Oh yeah. I feel like they did really well to sculpt all the main characters to mesh well with each
Mhm.
other and to not mesh well with each other when it's important. I
Yeah.
feel like that's something that, I feel like that's another point for a lame isekai anime is um if all the characters instantly get along with zero problems all the time, I feel like that's kind of lame. It's just there's no conflict, there's no growth, there's no
That's
group.
lazy writing.
Or if the entirety of your group is just like you have the cute girl in the party, and the main character is always accidentally doing a pervy thing, and then they're just like, oh no, haha, and then that's like the extent of the humor. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
there's got to be more depth. There's got to be more in it. And I think on the other side, because Konosuba is hilarious. On the other side,
Mm-hmm.
like if we look at like Rising of the Shield Hero, there's not a lot of humor in that. Not at
No,
all.
it's very very serious, but it brings out this like emotions in you. It makes you hate that girl, um, and because she just like screws him over so hard.
Yeah, and everyone just hates the Shield Hero, and he was kind of expecting in the beginning, wow, this is my isekai start. This is so cool. I get to jump in this new world, and I get to be part of this. This is really fun. And he could tell he had like a lot of happiness built up in him to be there, just to get crushed, and then the whole episode after episode just getting crushed, and just
Mm-hmm.
realizing that being in another world doesn't automatically guarantee that you're going to be happy, but he
Mm-hmm.
finds things, and he finds respect by hard work and stuff. And like I feel like that crew is also really good mesh, and that crew has a lot of fun, and the characters are fun in that as well. um, so I would say that is maybe on the more serious side, a really good isekai because of all the elements and the world building. It's not just Fantasy World X. They have a map of what that world looks like, and they have culture already embedded into that world. And
you're talking about Rising as Shield Hero?
yeah,
Okay.
I mean, just as one point.
Yeah, I think, like I said, there's a lot of like betrayal and adversity that the main character has to go through. Naofumi is the main character, and the girl I was talking about before that just like that completely screws him over, just falsely accusing him of crimes he didn't commit, causing him to be ostracized by everyone, including the other heroes, was mine. She's the princess of Melromark, and she's an a-hole. Or, I mean, she does get a different name eventually, but I'm not going to say that here. But I would actually argue, like as far as like a more serious anime isekai that has really good world building, I think Mushoku Tensei does a better job of that. Personally, I know
I
I'm
need
going
to
to get
watch
flack.
that at some point. And not to correct you, just so you don't get slandered by the fans, it's Malty that's the evil one. Mine is the good one.
Oh, right. Thank you. Let's just cut that out. I'm just gonna
cut it out, redo it. I just know someone's gonna be in the comments. I can't believe him. He said the wrong one.
Yeah, then I'll be the one who's getting ostracized.
Anyways, Mushoku Tensei, I have not seen it, and that's on my list. But like, why? I mean, we got a few more minutes. Why is that one worth it?
So to me, and they're just coming out with another season now. Like they're in the middle of it. But I feel like they keep that element of, okay, this is an isekai, because a lot of them just like, okay, you get killed and you're reborn, and then maybe you hear inside of his head, his or her head, about, like their past life in some way. But this one reminds you multiple times that he's like this older guy, basically that's been reborn, because he consistently he talks to this god figure, and when he does that, you see him in his past state. So it shows him, he's like this big chunky weeb who just obviously just like just given up on life in his past life, but he got a do-over with his new one, and he's not having like the best time here either. He still has his plenty of struggles. His family, he has to re-find his whole family because they all get teleported all over the world. But he's born as a baby, and they go through his growing stage pretty extensively. He's still really powerful, but he still had to work pretty hard to get there. But I guess that there's that world building aspect. The like his power scaling, I feel, is appropriate. And then they work on his relationships, his friendships, and the music. I really like. I like how they do the music, because they'll play in the first season. They would play a different song every time for like the intro and the outro, and they would continue the story. Like the story started while the music was going, so there was no like there's an intro song and then it cuts to the story. It was just story with really nice music, and then story some more, and it just continues the entire time.
That's cool.
So, and it's really good music, so I like it.
Well, I might have to put that one on the list. I mean, I've heard you talk about it enough that I think maybe I need to give it a try.
Yeah.
And I think kind of wrapping up the section in general.
Yep.
I think you kind of got to find out what your style of ISEKAI is, but I feel like you can't go wrong with some. And I feel like we can compile a list of maybe our favorites and maybe post that with this video. Ones that we feel maybe that you can't steer wrong, you know. But we do have to save some time so I can kick your trash in this sound game that Nate has prepared. But yes, we will delve deeper into this topic because I feel like we can do it more justice in another video as well. But Nate, what you got?
Nate, my boy.
Good day. All right. You guys ready for this?
Good day, mate. Sure.
Let's do a virtual coin flip. And Jonathan.
Hold on.
Oh,
I lost my headphone.
oh, stand by.
Oh, it died.
I died.
Can you hear it?
All
now?
right. Heads or tails, Jonathan?
Tails.
Fool.
It was tails.
Dang it.
All right, so Jonathan, would you like to guess first or second?
Second.
No, we didn't rig this one. I promise.
Yeah, this one isn't
Sure.
rigged.
Can't believe you guys. Don't trust anybody
Okay.
these days.
Rules of this game. I've got a sound that will play for you. You have 10 seconds to listen to the sound. After 10 seconds, you can then guess. You can get 2 points if you get the character and the show, or 1 point if you get character or show.
Okay.
And if you get any correct answers, then no points can be stolen. However, if you get no answers correct, then the other person can steal.
Okay.
Jonathan, you are up first.
I said I wanted to go second.
Oh, I'm up first.
Sorry, Daniel, you are up first. So
Ash Ketchum, Pallet Town.
okay. All right, Daniel, here's your sound.
Foiled again.
決勝相手にその態度はおいおいおいどこ見てんだよ半分野郎が
Oh, I think
Oh,
that's.
don't
Oh!
I knew
Oh, it's
that.
right there.
I knew that was Bakugo from My Hero
You-
Academia. I knew that.
That one doesn't count. It doesn't
But I
count.
knew it though. How is
It
that?
showed up.
There was explosions, and I knew. I should have just said it mid thing.
You should. Yeah, you can say anytime.
It was
So
Bakugo from My
countdown time.
Hero
You
I-
gotta
Academia.
be quick on the pause.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna count that for Daniel since that was a technical error, and I believe he would have gotten that one.
Just make him do another one.
Hey, I would have got that one.
You guys killed me last time.
Fine. Scrub that one. That was the practice
You don't
round.
get any
Okay,
freebies
that was
this
a
time.
that was a good practice round.
Okay.
おい
Bakugo.
おいどこ見てんだよ半分野郎が
Alright, that was the scene. Okay, here's your second.
何ですかその邪魔しやがって的な舌打ちはだいたいノアに逃げられたのは神田がノロマだから
Who is it, Daniel?
Oh, is this me again?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we scrubbed the first
Oh
one, so
crap!
this is
All
you,
right.
Daniel.
I was like, oh good, Jonathan's.
No freebies.
Darn, I wasn't listening as well as I should have.
You should always be listening because you can steal.
That's true. I mean, I feel like it's a. I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know. Maybe I should know.
Jonathan,
I don't.
can you steal?
Can I get it? Can you play it again?
Yes.
Oh.
Let me go back. Here we go.
何ですかその邪魔しやがって的な舌打ちは。だいたいノアに逃げられたのは神田がノロマだからです。
I actually don't know who it is.
It sounds familiar to me. Like I feel like I know someone who plays that. Who's that voice? But dang it, who is it, Nate?
Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right, but this is Alan Walker, D. Grayman.
Oh, D. Grayman.
何ですかその邪魔しやがって的な舌打ちは。
I wasn't gonna guess that.
I think it's been too long for me to have been able to guess that one too. So
All right,
no points for either of us.
Jonathan, you're up.
All right. Jonathan, yes, this is you.
俺ってば父ちゃんを起こすほかげになる。あっちで母ちゃんにも伝えてくれ。俺のことは全然心配なんかすんなって。
That sounds super familiar. How many times can we play it?
I'll play it one more time when it's your turn. So if you want me to play it through one more again, I can do that.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn, Jonathan.
Okay, I'll play it again.
母ちゃんにも伝えてくれ。俺のことは全然心配なんかすんなって。
Do you know who it is, Daniel?
I mean, I'm gonna throw a guess out there, but I don't know.
I don't wanna, cause I know that voice.
Just guess. Embarrass yourself.
I'm gonna put you guys on a,
Lelouch. Just kidding.
put you on a timer for 10 seconds, Jonathan.
Yeah, we got stuff.
All right, I don't know.
I know I know this is wrong. I know it's wrong, but I heard him say mother in that, and he's sad. And so I'm just gonna go and just say Full Metal and just hope. I don't know who said it though. Maybe Al or Ed, but I'm just gonna guess.
That would be incorrect. It is Naruto.
Oh, I just heard mother, and I'm like, oh, they're probably trying to resurrect their mom. I haven't seen Naruto, so it's more your fault.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's mine. Let's go.
Okay.
We're embarrassing ourselves. This is embarrassing.
Yeah, so far it's 0-0. Here we go, the next one.
Oh, you
Luffy, One Piece.
come on, come on.
You're right. Go ahead and say
That
it
one's
again.
like
Dan.
Luffy,
recent.
One Piece.
It is Luffy One Piece.
That's not Luffy.
I was gonna say, oh, this is a Rob Lucci fight too.
All right, Daniel's got 1 point.
No, I said both. I said the name and anime.
2 pointos.
Yeah.
2 pointos.
Okay, 2 points for Daniel and Jonathan. It is your turn.
Okay.
What
What is happening in the background? That sounds bad.
This is really bad. What is happening?
Jonathan,
Play it again.
you want to hear that again?
I was distracted by everything else that was going on in there.
Oh no.
I mean, there's a chance that I don't know what's exactly going on, and we might have to scrub this part. But in the video I saw, it didn't seem like.
Does it show the video?
Yeah.
Well,
I'll show the video after you guess, but you got about 10 seconds to guess, Jonathan.
Jotaro.
That is incorrect. Daniel?
I don't know.
It is Koro Sensei.
Oh,
Assassination. Oh my. Yeah, that one. Oh. Okay.
Okay, yeah, all right.
But
I,
it
just a bad
sounds really
part,
bad, though.
yeah.
okay. Next. My turn.
All right. Daniel, you're up.
Gives me the hentai.
ひなもりより先に来られてよかったぜ。あいつが来る前に、俺がてめえを
you know, to be honest, that kind of sounds like Kirawa to me. I'm gonna guess Kirawa Hunter, but I think it's wrong. But I'm gonna guess that.
That is incorrect.
Dang it.
Jonathan, you can steal.
Play it again.
よかったぜ。あいつが来る前に、俺がてめえを殺す。
It's, I think, somebody from Bleach. Is it from Bleach?
Correct. That's 1
Oh.
point.
It's the ice guy. I know. I'm trying to remember.
We'll
Do you
give
know
you
who
a-
it is? Will you play it one more time?
You only get 1 playback. The rule is
Yeah.
you get
Okay,
1
fine.
playback.
Oh, give me a second. Hitsugaya.
There you go. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, we're
Okay.
tied. Okay, this is the
It's-
last one.
Hitsugaya from Bleach.
ひなもりより
Yeah.
先に来られてよかったぜ。
I'm so horrible with names. Good thing I'm doing an anime
あいつ
podcast.
が来る前に、
How about for this tiebreaker? Whoever yells it out first wins.
Okay, we'll do that. This is the last question, tiebreaker.
Okay.
First person to yell it out wins. I'm gonna have you. Yeah, go ahead and just yell out the name or the show, either one.
Okay.
Tokyo Ghoul.
All right. Nope. Here you go.
じゃあいつの間に人らしく悩んだりしてんじゃねえよ。もう人間じゃねえんだぞお前らは。この世界を地獄に変えたのはお前らなんだぞ。バ
I know
カ。
that
That's a lot of
voice.
yelling.
I know that voice, but
So that this blurred out image is not anything to do with it.
No,
Because it's
I
Tokyo Ghoul. You just put something else.
I don't.
yeah, that
Yeah, it's not in the show. At least it's not in the clip.
You're just
It
trying
could
to
be-
throw me off.
Could be part of the show. I don't know. It's just not in the clip.
I'm gonna say Tokyo Revengers, just because they do a lot of yelling in that
'cause.
show. They yell all the
Incorrect.
time.
Jonathan, you can steal, and if you don't get it, we'll do one more. Otherwise, you guys will tie.
I'm not gonna waste my resources. So play it again. Because you only played once.
いつの間に人らしく悩んだりしてんじゃねえよ。もう人間じゃねえんだぞお前らは。この世界を地獄に変えたのはお前らなんだぞ。
Oh,
Eren Yeager
It is Eren
from
Yeager.
Attack on Titan.
All right, that's fair.
Boom!
いつの間に人
I
らし
haven't
く
even
悩んだり
watched
してんじゃねえよ。
most of it
もう
of
人間じゃね
Attack
え
on
んだぞお
Titan.
前ら。
Oh gosh.
世界を地獄に
Fine, I
変えた
can
のは
see
お前
this
ら
one.
なんだ
I've
for
watched
you,
some.
but
Congratulations,
Redemption.
Jonathan.
Last week, I got
well, I'll train up for this
raked
next
over the
time.
coals.
I'll lift my mangas to train.
Lift your mingus.
But
That
yeah,
nice?
this was fun. This was fun. I lost. I'll admit that. But
What do I win? Do I win? Does Daniel have to do something embarrassing now? I'm just kidding.
Yes, you get one favor from Daniel,
I wish I knew the stakes
redeemable
beforehand.
in the next podcast.
Oh no.
I want you to fulfill the request of the comment
Oh,
that we
no.
received.
On camera? Wow.
I'm just kidding. Please no.
Alright. Wow. Well, gents, it's been real.
Real gem.
Y'all be cool.
We I think we should stop by like saying what anime you're watching right now. Like what's your main anime you're watching right now? Because there's a lot that are like simulcasts that are out.
Okay.
But I know you're watching the Demon Lord one.
I'm currently on a watch every anime that has a Demon Lord because for fun I want to make a bracket of all the Demon Lords and I want to see who's the strongest, just for fun. So that's what I'm watching right now.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm watching Bleach. That's. I mean, I'm super excited about the this new season of Bleach coming out. So it's kind of my main thing. I'm watching like 6 other animes at the same time, but that one is probably the one I'm the most excited about, just for like the nostalgia factor. Otherwise, Mushoku Tensei would be like second. So yeah,
I'll get there. We'll see.
yeah, cool.
All right. Well, thanks for
All right.
tuning in.
Thank you.
Sayonara.